Okay, guys. Yeah. So, guys, this is the first time we are gonna be playing this game by the name The Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky. And okay, so this game was gifted to me hilariously by that guy over there in red called Red Dragon X _3. So he stole the X from me, definitely 100%, and he had to had the number, so he put 3. He couldn't put 8 because he didn't want to copy me, but that's besides the point. So the point is, he gifted me this game on it was on sale as well, I think. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure it was on sale when he gifted me. But regardless, so this is a game like I know about Trail of Cold Steel or whatever it's called. I know about the series existing. I don't really know much about the games themselves. I have seen a little bit of Trails 4 or Cold Steel 4. I've seen a little bit about it because I think there was like some demos out a couple months back. And there's a handsome main character, but we don't talk about that guy because we only care about females. Anyways, on that note, I always thought this game was like kind of old in the sense like SNES old, at least. But apparently this game was released for the PSP, so like damn. I mean, I know there's like older games in the series, but like in the actual like story apparently starts with this game, so you know. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Yeah, I was going for 10 out of 20. I see. But yeah, the audio should be fine, I think. I'll take a look at my VOD later, but like it should be fine. So let's go ahead and get this started. We're not gonna. I don't know how much we're gonna actually do today. I'm not planning on going more like past 10 o'clock or 10 a.m. I'm actually wouldn't be surprised if I stopped 1 hour from now. So we'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. So yeah. So apparently we got 3 difficulties: normal, average difficulty for those wanting a little challenge, a difficulty setting for those who find normal a bit lacking. Nightmares, your funeral, may adios be with you. We're gonna go with normal because I'm a bitch. And plus I think it's a tactic style game, so I haven't really played a tactic style RPG in a very long time. Also, I didn't know that this game had voice acting, so wait, it does, right? I'm pretty sure it does. No, it doesn't? Wait, I thought it does have voice acting. Unless that's only for like the battles. Daddy's really late. So this is a character by the name of Estelle, apparently. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, when I started up the game just to look at it, like in the main menu, I was like, man, this literally looks like an RPG Maker game. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. And Sarah? Or Shara? I don't know. Is gone traveling around the kingdom of on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. A man's voice. Hey, I'm home. Daddy. Wow, look at this 3Dness. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? His name is Cassius. Isn't Cassius also a name what is the Caesar book called? The Tragedy of Caesar? Or what was the Shakespeare play called? I forgot. Or was it Julius Caesar? Or was that the play? I don't remember. I know Julius Caesar is his name, but I forgot what the actual play was called. Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monster, did you? Nope. I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. That's why you take it off. Anyways, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? Sorry, for some reason I think he has like a southern accent. I don't know why. The Vita version has voice acting. There's probably a mod to add that. I kind of want to... I'll probably look it up later. Da da da. What? Da 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 da. I swear I can't read Cassia's voice lines without like thinking southern accent. Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss. Or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me. Wow, Estelle's a fucking like frank as hell. I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. Guys, is that the main character of Cold Steel right there? That boy? Anyways, I'll put him to bed. So if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. He sure sleeps soundly, and he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that too. I see. So different countries. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair and a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyways? Why is he hurt? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? That hurt my head. Did you betray mommy? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt, Charizard? Wow, I'm reporting this game. They copied off of Pokemon, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all of her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business, and I don't even know his name. You mean Bracer Business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. ... Where am I? You're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest. ... What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just work out that way? Work for you? I don't even think I read that correctly. Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just going to make it longer for your body to heal. I wonder if I'm allowed to play School Days on stream. ... And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle Bright. She's my... I don't know why I read her line like that. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute, don't try and change the sub. It's an eroge, so no? No, don't be like that. Ow! Quit yelling. Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me feel heal faster. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse. Do I hear yelling? I'm not gonna fucking... Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. I can see that. School Days, the fucked up anime? You mean the game? I don't know if you know this, but it's a visual novel. Oh, I mean, like, originally was a visual novel. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Actually, funny enough, the anime is very tame in comparison to the actual game. The game is way worse in terms of what it shows. Huh? Your name? You know, that thing that people call you? I told you mine already. So don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? Spoiler alert, obviously. I mean, not like you're gonna ever like play it, but I'm just pointing out. It seems like the logical thing to do, if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve your detriment. Fine. My name is... Wow, guys, we don't even get to learn his name? Bad game. Is this the opening theme? Or opening video for the game? That's kind of loud. What the fuck? That's actually kind of loud. Yeah, don't want to see it at all? Don't worry. We're gonna see it. When you see it. There's Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. We already got the title drop. Wow! This is not even fucking... Man, I already forgot her name from Valkyria Chronicles. What was her name again? The female main character? Fuck, I forgot what her name was. I'd rather have her Felicia, actually. I think. I'd rather have her than this girl. Felicia's better. Alicia, Felicia. What the fuck am I thinking, Felicia? Wow, they have guns in this game? There's no way they have guns in this game. This is not, they're not advanced enough. There's no way. Yo, what the fuck is this, like, 5 FPS game? Then again, the PSP, I don't even know if the PSP even had 30 FPS. Is that a flying saucer? Oh, wait. I was gonna say, is that a flying saucer in this game? My cat wants to get in my room. I guess I should let my cat in my room. This is loud, Jesus Christ. Holy crap, why is it so loud? I don't know how loud it is for you guys in comparison to my voice, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty fucking loud considering like it's blasting my speakers. It's not that loud? Really? Wow, look at these like PSP graphics. This is actually better than some games nowadays. No way, we start with an airship? Where's the character from Cold Steel? Way too loud for you? Yeah, you're right. You can barely hear me? Imagine. Clean out your ears. In a different country? No, he needs to be in this country. I need to go kill him. Anyways, what? Wow. Title drop already. Main intro thingy already. This is the game that started the series, guys, of like 10 million different games. That's dude, he's frying up an egg. Holy shit, let's go. Oh, she looks different. It's so bright in here. Yawn. I slept like a rock. I wonder how... I don't know. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. His name is Joshua? Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then, too. Yo, I think I remember getting a harmonica one day for my birthday. Or Christmas, potentially. That was not good, I'm sorry. Nice, Joshua, bravo! Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind. What with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber? What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man. Tisk tisk tisk, how wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Wow, Estelle's a sadist? Well, yeah, or a dominatrix? Imagine. How fortunate for you. You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. No girl's gonna be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although, I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle, Joshua! Morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay, I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, I am stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling it, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Is that why I'm short? Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work, too. Yes, I see. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we learned up to this point. And once we finish, we'll be bracers, just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore, or either. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training and to become a full-fledged bracer. Start by downing everything in the fridge? Imagine. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning in training? Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap, totally forget. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other. I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a stove. I think I read that. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, optimistic personality? You're the one who raised me, so I definitely got it from you. CF, sorry. I kind of clicked it before I actually could read it, so I just I kind of just said the first thing that I thought it could possibly be. No, I think it's Dove. I was just tired, actually. I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shara is going to be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. So oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any request? Something I'd like to eat, huh? How about Ron? Ron-styled scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce. What's that? I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs. You're right, I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish, I was gonna say fried rice, and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. Oh yeah, I think in like, oh my god, it was kind of, I think in like Star Ocean 3, there was also cooking as well. Such annoying. How rude, but I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of Liberal News from the General Goods Store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it. One copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods Store. God damn it. Receive 500 Mira. Is that the currency of this world? Or just this country? If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Scheherazade my regards. Sheesh, holy fuck, she sprints like a motherfucker. The world? I see. She actually like goes zoom, which is actually kind of nice. By the way, Dad, is it going to be alright if you stay home like this instead of going to the guild today? You haven't been there for a couple days now. Unfortunately, I have a lot of paperwork to sort out, but don't you worry. I'm carrying a big enough workload that the guild's not likely to fire me anytime soon. That's not exactly the most convincing thing I've heard come out of your mouth. Wow. So let's see here. Oh yeah, I guess like the PSP didn't really have a start button, huh? Huh, I wonder what this button does. Interesting. So circle brings up this menu. Guys, this is literally a fucking RPG Maker game, except better, I guess. So, how do I save? I just want to save just to make sure I have a file. Wow, that save is so fast. What the hell? What's in options? Shit. Anyways. Tactics? Oh yeah, this is a tactics game, guys. I hope you guys all enjoy. Wow, that transition's fast. Excuse me? This house has multiple doors? Oh wow, the minimap's actually good. What the hell? Is this my room? I can just rest? Imagine! You guys, imagine if there's like multiple endings and like I could just go to sleep and like I fuck over everything. It literally gives me an ending, game over. Like in how like in Nier Automata, like there's so many things you could do just get an ending. I'm just trying to see if there's anything here. Game over. You missed a test sleeping? Apparently. It's actually really nice that like they kind of walk really fast. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh. Interesting. Because like the thing is, I don't think because the PSP, I don't believe. Oh no. I'm dumb. Wait. No, I don't think the PSP originally had, or not originally, but I don't think the PSP had the other joystick, right? It only had one joystick and then the directionals, yeah? If I remember correctly? So I wonder if this was, I wonder if this is the ported version of the Vita one then, because I think the Vita had two joysticks, if I'm not mistaken. Because I'm guessing, like, for the most part, you're probably, on the PSP one, you probably only saw it from this angle or something like that. You're gonna go to sleep? Literally just passed out? Dude, go to sleep, dude. LOL. Alright, I'll see you around, dude. Take it easy. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look this up later. Especially because if there's voice, I'm gonna download the voice or like somehow get it to work because I don't really want to like talk Because my throat. Xans, how you doing, dude? What's up? The PSP version uses R and... Oh! Okay, I see. But yeah, Xans, how you doing, dude? Oh, yes. I love Hallway the game. Oh, never mind. What? Bright House. North. Roland 49 Selge? South. Gurun Gate 259 Selge? What does that even mean? What's a Selge? I wonder if it tells you where to go, because it doesn't really tell you where to go. Unless I'm wrong. Never mind. Guess we're already here. City of Roland. I'm not sure about that because you didn't have PSP? Right. So you're still cringing on your hacked Genshin account. Wait, what? LOL. It looks like we made a good time. Not too early or too late either. We barely just graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. A unit of distance, perhaps? Oh, maybe you're right. Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then, let's get to it and make it through this hazing from Shara. Did I ever make VODs for Scarlet Nexus? I don't remember if I made a VOD for that game or not. You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Shara at the Bracer Guild over there then. Ah yes, guys. Let's go to the Bracer Guild over. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. I was gonna bitch about how it doesn't tell us where to go on the minimap. Wow, she's hot. Aina? Anyways, what? There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Aina. Good morning. Let me take a sip of this water. Is Shara here already? Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. The Bracer Guild. Yep. Shara's waiting for you upstairs. Good luck, both of you. Thank you. Cool. The Star and the Hanged Man, the Hermit and the Magician. No, she's using tarot cards. And last of all, Inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara. My head slightly hurts, but it's fine. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, this is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get the show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I could think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of the information in your head instead of letting it dribble out of your ears like it usually does. Wow, Joshua! Shara's picking on me. Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, acts rashly and is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything, her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an orbment with some practice. Eventually, probably. I guess there's not much I can do now, except hope for the best. Hold on a second, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately. Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards? Because she didn't believe in the heart of the cards. Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. Or she didn't believe in the heart of the cards. Better get Yugi to help? Exactly. I mean, I think there might be in the right time frame, depending on how you look at it. But that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what what I'm going to say. Yeah. What? What would you like to know about? Okay, I guess we should actually know about this. Orbments. Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or process septium installed. Wait, so is this just basically materia? Is this literally just materia? Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention. Yes? Oh, so, I mean, I don't know. It's basically materia? These devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from light, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. Bracers. Ah, that's me. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the Bracers in each region. Next, the Literal Kingdom. Ah, guys, where is Cold Steel? Anyways, the Kingdom of Liberal, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Cimmerian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted tradition. I see. So we're in Liberal right now. And the whole continent is called Zemurian. Wow, Genshin copied off of this game, actually. Anyways, what? Liberal is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent, and is known for its high level of technology and used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberal in protecting its independence, as it has contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberal was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but that's thanks to the Queen's political finesse. Liberal enjoys peace. Erebonia is where Cold Steel happens? Wow, so cringe. Our house is on the map? I know, right? Wait, where is Erebonia? I don't see it on the map. I see Bose speakers. I see Roland. I see Granite Neat. Aw, this game sucks. Anyways, what? Hello? Let me skip. Anyways, and that's all. Wow, so much information. Let's see, since we've got a mountain of stuff, the whole thing is Liberal, you think? Just cities in it? I see. So what you're saying is we're gonna go through all those areas. Anyways, let's see, since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Shara? How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I am going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real Bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? Yes. Sorry, I'm just watching my cat. Anyways, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time, you'll have to go out and make a physical effort. I almost read that as you have to go out and make a boyfriend. You have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing. You're tasked to pass the bracer exams to get laid? Clearly, dude. That's actually my favorite kind of hentai game. Anyways, what? Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it. Holy shit, guys. I might actually really look up the voice stuff because, like, I don't know if I want to read this constantly because my throat is already, like... No, my throat's not actually that bad. It's just... If I play this game, I don't know. Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. But before that, there is something that we need to give the both of you. I know. Are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two. Go get one for each of yourself? Anyways. Quit wasting time and go get them! These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Receive Bracer Notebook. Bracer Notebook serves as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. I see. Also, anything you may hear or anything that you may find and where. These kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down. Understood? Crap, this sounds like it's going to be a pain. Oh? Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. First, I want you to go check the job description posted there. When the bulletin board is approached, an exclamation mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. By selecting the job names on the list, you can view their details. Oh, it's Chivo. This training will be, yep. Details of the job confirmed on the bulletin board and other important events will be automatically recorded in the Bracer Notebook. That's nice. The Bracer Notebook is, the Bracer Notebook can be easily found by clicking on the Books tab of the Items menu. It can also be accessed by configuring the Bracer Book shortcut button on the configuration menu. Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style. What the fuck? Congrats, you know how to read a board? I know. This is just all tutorial stuff, so it's just like, bruh. Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude. Yo, Joshua's so fucking, like, generic. I swear, I mean, what if he's actually not? But he seems so fucking generic, I'm sorry. I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. Like, he seems like the generic good guy. Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you? You betcha. Well, before all that motivation stinks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital Factory and learning about how to use its services. Don't worry, you'll change your mind over time? I see. He is gracious. I hope I kill him later. Anyways, what? He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Wow, we're already here? Here's where you'll learn how to... essentially, this is just tutorial. Here's where you will learn how to use an Orbital Factory's services. At an Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbment and synthesize support cords in order to use orbital arts. Arts? Wow, Arknights copied off of this game too! Arts have a wide range of effects, and if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild had a long-standing relationship with these orbital factories. I'm just pointing out. Anyways, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here. This basically just looks like a fucking bakery. No problem, leave everything to me. So, what is it that you would like to know about? I guess we'll actually look at this. Orbments are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means that lights, airships, engines, and so on are also types of orbments. A bakery with a bunch of metal parts everywhere? Yeah, dude. Sorry, the color makes it look like, you know, it's like bags of flour and a bunch of random shit. However, the ones we will be discussing today are battle orbments, which enhances the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, structures for these devices also differ for each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots must be opened by an orbital factory like this. It would take a fair amount of sepith too. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening all of them, or them all as soon as possible. My cat is like laying down and she's pushing my mouse. So, what is it that you would like to know about? Orbital arts. Simply put, orbital arts are magic. Yep, definitely Arknights 100% copied off of this, which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle orbments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the orbital energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since orbital arts can be a mouthful, they are almost universally referred to as arts! Holy shit! No fucking way! Arknights! Oh, I'm literally gonna report this. Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go. There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, their corresponding quartz must be first synthesized at an orbital factory. Orbments are also set up so that once a particular quartz is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. The type of arts one can use also changes depending on the elemental value and the combination of installed quartz. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install quartz with the water elemental value. In reality, orbments are much more complex than what I have described, but I think this information should suffice for now. So, what is it that you would like to know about? Quartz. Quartz are circuits made of sepith. Quartz have a vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities, while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts. However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot. However, there are also fixed slots in which only certain type of elemental quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, be sure to check your orbment and decide where you will be installing it ahead of time. So, and next. Sepith are fragments of septium, which are dropped by monsters. They are divided into 7 types: earth, water, fire, wind, time, space, and mirage. Sepith can be exchanged for Mira almost anywhere. At the orbital factory, it can be used to synthesize quartz and to open orbit slots in which to install the synthesized quartz. So, that's it. It looks like Mr. Melder has answered all your questions. If there's anything else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some septium. Receive several of each type of elemental septium. With that amount, you should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, It has to be the Time Elemental Quartz. Normally, at a shop, you will be able to exchange Sepith for Mira, but for this training, you will not be able to use this service. Upon approaching the counter, yeah. Oh, good work so far. Yep, you want me, blah blah. Yep, thank you. Oh. Modified trade? Slots? Interesting. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go to Quartz and we gotta make one. I don't fucking know. I guess we'll make the attack just for whatever real reason. Thank you. Actually, it doesn't even say, like... Can I just keep... Oh, okay. Wait, where's my Sepith counter, actually? Like, how are you supposed to know how many Sepith you actually have? Left? Oh, I see, I get it. Okay. Okay, let's put Toadie... What? Oh, you need Sepith to... Okay. Wow, you need Sepith to also put it in the fucking thing. That's actually kind of annoying. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next, I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now install a quartz into your orbment so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Quartz can be installed in the orbment. Yeah. Oops. Say what? What'd you say, lady? And make sure the recovery and attack arts are divided up between them. You can figure this out by looking at the arts quartz in your chart in the Bracer notebook in order to figure out which quartz you need to install. I see. If you're lacking the necessary quartz, then you can synthesize them at an orbital factory. This is to open unopened slots. You equip your just go to orbit menu. I guess we'll put on the attack. Let's fucking go. Ah, so it gave us. So it gives us Fireball. Interesting. Now install course, blah blah. Recovery attack, blah blah. Make sure that recovery and arts and attack arts are divided up between them. After you equip Joshua too? Yeah, he's kind of cringe. Joshua can go, like, you know, he's basically useless, so he could just go fuck off, in all honesty. Okay, so, like, let's see here. Let's go to items. Bracer notebook. Wow, that's a lot of shit. Jesus. Wait. Oh my lord, that's so much shit. Holy crap. Okay. Holy crap. Jesus. Alright, so it wants me to do recovery and attack, which we already have the attack. So let's see what we need to do for recovery. HP, defense blind. Shield, yeah. Action, speed. Am I dumb? Am I actually dumb? Recovery is water. I don't actually care if you have to heal. They want you to put a quartz on Joshua's ornament? I see. I mean, regardless, I had to make a new one, or make another one, so there's also that as well. I don't know, let's just give him fucking HP, it doesn't really fucking matter. Thank you. Slots. Oh, that's actually how you open it. Anyways. Oops. Alright, Joshua, here's a fucking quartz for you, you motherfucker. Stealing my shit. Wow, can you actually... Oh, time quartz only. Okay. I gotta stop doing that. Thank you. And let's go ahead and make the time quartz. This is literally... Guys, this is literally the infinity stones right here. Not even kidding you guys. Next. And that's it. Now install quartz into your ordnance so you can use them, both recovery and attack arts. Look at your ordnance. What? Am I dumb? Maybe you're wrong, but you didn't think you could heal with just one slot? I mean, either way, the problem with what's it called? Joshua is he only has one slot available anyways. And same with Estelle. Yeah, I thought so, but like I can't use water on. Let's see here. I could do water on her. I get Tear and Aqua Bleed. What is Tear? Tear is a heal. Okay. So let's see here. Does this work now? Oh wow. Alright, looks like you got both recovery and attack arts set up. If you balance your arts out between each other, like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Is that even true? Is that even fucking true? Anyways, additionally, your bracer notebook contains information about quartz, or about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz chart in your bracer notebook and find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a new slot in your ornament. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed by arts or by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them up all early on. Now, I want you to use this Sepith and open a slot on each of your ornaments. Go ahead and decide which slots you're going to open. Receive several blah blah blah. I actually probably should, well, I don't think, I don't think it actually matters, in a sense. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So let's open up Estelle's. Thank you. And what about Joshua's? Can we open his as well? Or do I not have enough shit? I mean, I guess I could. No, I can't. Never mind. And then let's go ahead and actually put on the item. Wait, what? What the hell did I even say? What the hell did I even say, guys? Anyways, I see you managed to open one of your ornament slots, Estelle. Since your essential slot is not limited to a particular element, you are free to install any type of quartz you like. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning? Ha 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 ha. Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember those, or remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't really know if I'm ready for it. How about a little less yappy and a little more walking? Joshua, help me! Mr. Melder, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm going to remember what you left me? Wait, what? I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua. All of your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up till this point. Understood. ... What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? Obligatory sewer section? Of course. I think that's how Final Fantasy XII started, too. I was kind of wondering, but is there going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head or as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and? And I even made you jot down what you read in your Bracer notebook, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? ... What a relief. Oh, divine adios. I actually don't even know what that even says. I just read it as adios. I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace is bestowing upon such wonderful gifts as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in the classroom are starting to feel like grand memories now. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. Heh, we'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with that result of your test? Anyways, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Rollins sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let your guard down, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Tear Bomb. Monster Guide. What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it. Yeah, guys, whenever you figure out an enemy's weakness, just tell them to stop attacking you and just tell them, hold on, give me a second, I need to write this in my notebook. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? I'm just pointing out. That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. And I'm sweating like a motherfucker right now. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. Hello? Holy crap, I literally go zoom. Wait a minute, Estelle. There appears to be a recovery point over there, so we should use it if our HP or EP is low, or is becoming low. Yeah. I'm not even gonna read this because it's basically, you know, let's be real here. We all know what that is. Sure, let's rest. Wow. Alright, let's fuck over some monster. Is that like a... Guys, that looks like a miniature version of a xenomorph. Monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take the advantage of your blind spot. Got it. Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They will become visible as you approach them. Conditions at the start of a battle will change depending on how a monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Alright, let's do this. Let's see how this combat works. Battle order bar. Indicate 2 attacks first. It starts from the top and moves down. I see. Move, huh? I see. I can't wait to get shitted on. Attack an enemy. You may also want to use it to move. If you are using a mouse or and click on empty location. The highlighted area indicates the distance a character can move. Selecting a target in this area will move the character to attack. When an enemy is out of range, a icon will appear on your cursor. Selecting an out-of-range target will move the character to as close to it as possible, but no attack will be performed. Ah, so I can't actually hit this guy, I think. Oh, I can. Okay. So the attack itself has a range as well, I guess. Let's just kill this guy. Fuck it. Okay. Good luck, Joshua. We're all counting on you. Wow, Joshua, you suck ass. It almost feels like you're good if it's in the circle. Oh, I didn't even know there was a circle. Well, anyways, let's go kill this guy. What? Wow. Goodbye, loser. Easy game.
That's that then.
Wow. What the fuck are these chibis? Hello? These are the best chibis I've ever seen in my life. Got juicy bone. Juicy bone? That's my favorite kind of bone. Is this like... Oh, I was gonna say, is this my first RPG? Like true RPG game that I ever played on stream? But that's actually false. Because we already played like stuff like Final Fantasy 13. Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Arts are effective on enemies that are good at avoiding physical attack. Arts also make long-range attacks possible, but they require time to be cast. EP is consumed when arts are used. EP can be recovered by resting at inns, hotels, or by using charge stations and other items, like an EP charge. Arts are effective against foes, blah blah blah, yep. It takes time before arts can be cast. Also, EP is EP is consumed when arts are cast. All arts have an element. Determine the element most effective against your foe and use it. Let's just Aqua Bleed. And... Clock up. Clock up? Speeds up. Oh, wow. That's basically haste. Emits a time-space shaking pulse? Interesting. That clock up is basically haste. That's nice. Actually... I felt like I didn't do jack shit to that guy. Not gonna lie. What was that? What was that? A water snake?
All right, we rule.
Crisp onion. That sounds like garbage, actually. Still, let's try using graphs this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Roger that. Crafts have long range or have range limits, but they can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out or receive damage during battle. Crafts are character-specific skills, which not only deals out damage, but also have a broad range of effects. Using crafts consumes CP. CP is generally gained by dealing out or receiving damage in battle. Interesting. Alright. Oh man. Next. Wow, they suck. They just missed me. What, are they bad at this game? You're dead. Goodbye.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Next. Let's see what else this guy has to have. Reviving Balm. One blow using an S-Craft or S-Break should do the trick for just about any enemy. Catches, our base has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. Now I'm gonna look at them? What? These devastating attacks can only be unleashed when the CP gauge is above 100. S-Breaks are actions which allow S-Craft to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order. Crafts? Too late. S-Crafts, which are unleashed as S-Breaks, can be changed by going to Tactics and set the and then set S-Break within the main menu. Alright, let's do this. These are actions which allow S-Crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order. Once the CP gauge has reached 0, S-Crafts will be used as S-Breaks, or which will be used as S-Breaks can be changed by going to Tactics and then set S-Break within the main menu. Press the break button to release an S-Break. An S-Break cannot be unleashed under the whatever condition. Now press the brake button to try and unleash the S-Break. If you're using keypad, blah blah, yep. And arrow keys to select it before unleashing.
Here I come.
Yeah? What the fuck is this? Hello? What the fuck is this? Alright, so what are these crafts? So it seems like crafts are like the weapon's actual like skills. I don't know. Character skills? Okay. So basically ass. Wow, why'd you have to hit me? What an ass. Goodbye, loser. Why can't you just one-shot, cum-shot that guy? Hello? It's so hot in my room.
We're good to go.
We're good to go. Next. Let's go get the chest first. Actually, what's down here? Yeah, let's go get the chest first. Oh, I was kind of clicking on it without actually really looking. Oh well. During battle, there are several bonuses which can be allotted into turns. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they are allotted to an ally or a foe. Using S breaks to ignore the battle order makes it easy to jump in and strip an enemy of their turn bonus. I see. These icons indicate bonuses are allotted to the battle order. If a bonus icon appears next to a character's icon, you'll receive that bonus. Okay, I see. Let's go ahead and deal with this stuff first. Oh man, I really wish I had an AoE right now, in all honesty. Ow. Ow. Ow! Stop hitting me! Anyways, next. Alright. Gonna start dealing with this guy right here. I don't know why I tried to attack like that. That was bad. Oops. Ow. Estelle might actually die, funny enough. Better watch out. Wait, let's go. Let's see here. Let's deal with this guy over here, actually. Wow, it's just barely out of range. What a lucky person, actually. Jesus. I guess we'll deal with the flying enemy. And then we're gonna go ahead and use this guy to attack this thing. Stop, please. That's what you get. Let's go! Fuck off! Next. Interesting. Thank you. Next. Wow, what an asshole. What did I just do, guys? What the fuck did I just do? Hello? Just kill this guy. Let's go. Fuck you, armadillos.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Curative horn. You moved in place? Oh, lol. Alright, let's see if there's anything good. Small box! That's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's not just one, but two is kind of interesting too. Wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. Pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission's objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones that that's down here. We can get away with the teensy wincy peek, right? If you like flunking today's test, then I'll by all means be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep. Opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client, and as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua. I just can't help myself. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Shara when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright. I probably should go heal, but it's fine. The door is rusted and appears to be... oh, whatever it said. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go make sure I'm healed up. Too bad, like the rest is ass cheeks. It's actually like a tiny cutscene. It's kind of sucky, but whatever. All right. Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the item in your possession. Yep, that's a real deal, all right. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? Oh, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal. Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as bracers. You can report your results at the front desk in each guild branch. And you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Upon approaching the counter, yeah. So it's basically just turn-in quest. Thank you. Good job, you two. Seems like you were able to complete their objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle the job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You will also accumulate points, which are known as BP. Battle Pass? BP are an indication of your achievements as bracers. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a bracer and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of a junior bracer starts at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your... So basically it's just Final Fantasy VII soldiers. The amount of Mira and BP you receive will also be recorded in your bracer notebook, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left to do is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important. It's important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. Sorry, I'm just doing something. Give me a second. That's annoying the fuck out of me, but whatever, it's fine. To the bone, and knowing Shara, it will involve the whip. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Well then, Sherazard holds out the 2 small boxes. Aren't those boxes the ones? In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Estelle and Joshua open the boxes. Receive Junior Bracer Emblem. This crest is. So does that mean that we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright, beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome to the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We've become members of the Bracer Guild. So I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world, we did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebration, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks. Likewise, appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a Bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged Bracers early on so you can help the guild, or so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable Bracers like your father. Anyways, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it. Get what? This is Sherazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young Bracers we were talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high regard? I didn't know what she actually said. He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who is always out doing who knows what instead of being a father. A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know what that we're qualified as junior Bracers. Right. Holy moly. What? Hurry up, come on! Well, wait for me, Luke! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh, it's great, it's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, little twerps, what's going on with the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a Bracer, you wanna be. Tisk tisk, how wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Liberal than the milk that comes from the Perzo farm? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become full or real Bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real Bracers! More like Bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now a high pony on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to become a Bracer first. I can accept that Joshua will become a Bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle? What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a Bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people are allowed. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. Wow, she's brutal. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. Damn. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to go train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a Bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he's just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think he's the exact opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it, it's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Huh, interesting. I wonder if they kind of like want me to actually kind of follow them to see what their secret base is. In all honesty, I don't know. But yeah. Aren't you forgetting something? Dad asked us to pick up a copy. Yeah, I didn't mean to go out. I didn't mean to leave. Fuck off. Anyways, on that note, guys, I think this is where we're gonna actually end it for now. I actually don't know if this is a really good spot to really end it, in all honesty, but like we're just gonna end it here for now. So, guys, that is like the first hour of this game. I don't know if I'm going kind of slow or not, but like, yeah, this is the first hour of this game. So far, you know, it's a typical. I mean, I don't know. Like, all I can really say is a typical RPG, just with the obviously the tactics battle mechanic, which I don't usually play in an RPG game. So it's kind of a little different in terms of the gameplay itself. Hopefully, I actually like the story more in general, because that's kind of mostly why I'm playing the game, just for the story. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, like so far right now, I definitely want to beat the game at least just to play it. So we'll see. Anyways, that's that.